because they still think he doesn't represent value, but generally the price is 2 to 1. The weakest of the front three is now Shahrastani. In places 6 to 1, they're calling Shahrastani. It was a 4 to 1 chance. There has been money at last for Ali Malord. 8 to 1 into 7 to 1 Ali Malord. In places Mashkour is a 12 to 1 chance. There is weakness now in Wise Counsellor. 3 horses have won the Derby this century without racing as 2-year-olds. Wise Counsellor's a 16 to 1 chance, but all round the ring they're calling this one horse. Dancing Brave, Bottle, 2 to 1.
And never mind the bottle, there's Ali Milord, who is lumbered with McCurrick's selection. But Derek Thompson talked to Cash Asmussen beforehand and asked him what sort of horse Ali Milord is.
I've been to Pulborough twice now, and he's given me a good feel both times. The horse is in top form, mentally and physically. We gave him a half speed and quickened up, and I got a good feel this last week.
How realistic is your chance today?
I look for a top-class chance. It's an open Derby. We've got a horse like Dancing Brave with a ton of class, but does he stay the trip?
You'll be there at the finish?
I'll be there at the finish.
And I suppose it's possible, Joe, that he might be there quite early on Ali Milord.
But he gets the trip very well, and obviously, you know, towards the end of this race he'll make use of his stamina, which he's got plenty of it. The horse I would like to see run rather well is Faraway Dancer for young Willie Ryan, having his first ride in the Derby.
Would be lovely, wouldn't it?
It would.
But Joe, I haven't asked you. You've in your past appearances on the telly, you've been an incredibly good tipster. What is your tip today?
I like Shahrastani.
Shahrastani?
Yeah.
You think he'll have the speed?
I think he's a quality horse, and I think he's got everything that Derby winner requires. I hope I'm right anyway.
I know that Walter Swinburne, who rides him, is quite seriously worried about Jarir. Apparently he works much better at home.
Well, I did speak to him last week at Kempton, and I said, you know, what's your danger? He said, I'm going to go to Mass on Sunday. He said, I shall be praying all the way till the past the winning post on Wednesday.
Well, the best of luck to him anyway. There is Jarir in the middle of your picture. Exceptionally well-bred horse this, by Northern Dancer, who of course has produced 3 Derby winners already, out of Fabula Jane, who was a very good 1.5 mare herself. That was the reason why Jarir cost $7.3 million. Can you believe it? He's the most expensive horse ever to run in a Derby. Well, we asked Brian Rouse about these reports from Newmarket. How has he been working?
I rode him work last week ago today. Very, very impressed. I only worked a mile and a furlong, but very impressed with him. He's very fit. Lack of a race, I wouldn't think it'll make much difference fitness-wise. He is very fit. He needs to get the trip, and he's bred to get it. And just needs to be settled on and hope for the best.
You fancy your chances?
Well, you've got to fancy your chances. It's one of those derbies where everything's got a chance within reason. He cost a lot of money, but that don't make him win, does it?
It certainly doesn't, but it will make him worth the hell of a lot if he does, because, as I say, he's got an absolutely marvellous pedigree. Joe, how much do you think it matters a horse being so inexperienced as Jarir? He hasn't run since last year, and even then he only ran 3 times, won pretty much of a non-event.
I don't know about experience, I think it's ability really, and if they've got the ability they'll overcome the inexperience of horses, you know.
Exactly. Of course, Morstan won, having only his second race, having run at Lingfield only about 10 days before the Derby.
He beat me at Lingfield, a horse called Kinglet.
Did he?
That was his first ever run, then he came out and won the Derby.
Lady Beaverbrook's?
Yes.
There's the outsider, Mr. John. Can we have a final look at the betting now?
Dancing Brave 2 to 1 favourite, Shahrastani 6s, Ali Milord 7s, Mashkour 10 to 1, Beld Arrangement 13s, Jarir 14 to 1, Wise Counsellor 16 to 1, Adakar 18s, Nomrud at 20 to 1, Clash of Steel 25 to 1 with Sharud the same price, Faraway Dancer, Field of Anti and then again at 33s, Nisnas 50 to 1, Cirque also on 50s, and Mr. John's the outsider 66 to 1, all show.
There is the outsider then again. being pushed in. I think there are not very many to go, so there's the favourite, a man with an awful lot of money riding on his shoulders. Greville Starkey on Dancing Brave. I think there's probably one or two more, Graham, are there? There's Sharood, who has delayed things through no fault of his own. I hope he won't do it now, but as you see, he's got the blinds on. I think it looks as though he may be the last to go in, so for the ever-ready Derby, I'll hand over to Graham Good.
That's it, Sharood, the last one in the 207th Derby, a mile and a half the trip, and for the last half mile, the red-hot favourite Dancing Brave goes into unknown territory, but Mr. John is the slow starter, but through the first furlong, Arakar up on the outside of Nisnas, then behind these comes Alain Malord, and also up with the pace is Nomrud, so it's Nomrud just going on from Nisnas, not that much pace on early. Jarir is the back marker, Dancing Brave mid-division at this stage, they're sorting themselves out, and they're running through the first furlong. The dark green jacket of Nomrud showing the way to Nisnas, then Wise Counsellor, followed by Faraway Dancer, then Again, followed by Arakar in the red on the outside. Next to the rails races Sharood. Dancing Brave at this stage towards the rear, but settled well. Alain Malord is towards the rear, Shahrastani is in fifth, but it's Nomrud in the lead then, as they come to the top of the hill, just over a mile left to race, and Nomrud leading from Faraway Dancer in second. Racing third is Nisnas. Then fourth on the inside is Wise Counsellor. After him on the outer is Shahrastani. Behind these comes Arakar, followed by Alain Malord and Flash of Steel and Mashkour. Dancing Brave still down towards the rear. Round towards the halfway stage then, and they're starting the descent to Tattenham Corner with Cirque in last place, and it's Nomrud who leads the pack. From Nisnas in second and Faraway Dancer. Behind these comes Shahrastani. They've just got over 5 furlongs left to race. Nomrud, Faraway Dancer, Nisnas, Shahrastani, Wise Counsellor, then again Sharood next to the rails. Just in behind these comes Mashkour. Cirque is still the back marker, and here they start continuing the descent with 5 furlongs left to go, and at this stage Dancing Brave is still towards the rear. Cirque is last of all, but it's Nomrud who leads. From Faraway Dancer second, then comes Nisnas in third. Now comes Shahrastani making ground on the outside, and from here on in, Dancing Brave in the pink cap, not in the picture, is into unknown territory as the pace quickens at last in the ever-ready Derby. 3 furlongs to go, it's Nomrud in the lead. Dancing Brave on the extreme left starts to pick up ground. 2.5 to go. Nomrud, Faraway Dancer, Shahrastani with the white face comes there strongly. Then again, Dancing Brave is on the extreme left, starting to motor, but oh, so much to do. 1.5 left to do it, and Shahrastani goes for home, but here, powering down the centre of the track, is the red-hot favourite Dancing Brave inside the final furlong. Shahrastani from Dancing Brave. Dancing Brave closing with every side. Shahrastani just hold on at the line. Shahrastani from Dancing Brave. Mashkour just third in the photo with Nisnas and Faraway Dancer. Then came Flash of Steel behind these Cirque, Mr. John. The tailed off horses are the 2 Irish challengers, and those 2 are Fioravanti, and last of all is Wise Counsellor. But the result of this, the ever-ready Derby, it's a win for number 14, Shahrastani, owned by His Highness the Aga Khan, trained at Newmarket by Michael Stout, ridden by the owned by the Aga Khan.